Where's my handy dandy pencil? My handy dandy pencil. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It smells like shortcake. Ding, 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 ding. Well, I've been Dick Dandy Doodle. Oh, place out here. You goofball. That's all right. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So yeah. I like the element on the pencil. By golly, G. George, I don't know. Stay. Hey guys, welcome in. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do it. So we are working on another 4-drawer twist box. Uh, our 6 has been sanded. We just gotta drill a holes for it to dial it in, and we gotta cut the top. Three and 7/8 middle. But yeah, I mean, so I know we've been waiting on the 6-drawer twist box. I do have something to show you as well. And what that one? Mark out that one. So, we did sand some of these spatulas down. Check that out. That is gorgeous. So what it used to look like, damn. Look at the grain on that. How it's just almost perfectly right in the middle. Not too shabby. I did route almost all the edges on these, most part, but the router kind of caught some of that, but we could sand that off. Like, these are just outstanding. And that's cherry. I cannot wait to put oil on these. And these are your push pull sticks for your oven racks. and they just have to be roughly sanded, and then mist down with some water, and then sand it down again, and then we're probably gonna use some 220 on them and put oil on them. They should be shiny for a while. But yeah, I mean, let's get to it. Right now we're just getting our little measurements down for our 4-drawer twist box. So we're gonna go a little like on that. And then on that is the part from getting our measurement down. Like I said, we got 3 7/8 to 48. So that'll get our measurement so we can either, if we want to drill a hole, put a little screw through it for the dowel to sit up top, or we can either glue it, and that's my recommendation, is gluing it so it does not move, so it cannot pivot around in there, so this will be able to twist. Other than that, we got some dowels to put in this, some little holes to put in this side, and then some little holes to put up the top. And then this one's done. And this one should twist, other than our first 4-drawer twist box that we have done in the past. Like I said, I don't think that would twist because it don't have the middle in it. Don't mind the mess. Been really busy. I just got the sandpaper in a little while ago. And I just put one on last night and went to use it today to sand the 6-drawer twist box, and one completely snapped on me already. So there goes that. That one. So we're down to one so far again. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna get these sanded. And like I said, so for these to work and to line up, you kind of want to sand the inside from here down and work the same on this side, but this side down. And then they'll line up correctly. And they'll either A, they'll pinch your fingers, or B, they'll work right. And that, let's get our measurements down for our box here. Now this is gonna be like the hardest part, I'm telling you. I don't know if I should sand the dowels off completely and restart, because you sand them, if you sand them. It's too many boxes. Okay, so if you sand them, you won't be able to see if you sand. But hmm. Should we just sand them off, or should we prep to see either A, are we gonna be able to line them up correctly if we don't sand them? Because if we don't line these up perfectly, they're either gonna sit crooked or they're just gonna be way off. Hmm. I don't think you're really be able to notice much if you do just completely sand them off. What do you guys think? Should we just cut them off, restart, or should we just go for it and try to line them up the best we can? What do you guys think? I don't know what we should do. Sorry, Leo, I wasn't really paying attention. I don't got a other camera over here to see who comments or whatnot. So if you're new here, sorry for not interacting. I've been trying to explain to you about this box here. Uh, that's my bad. So every now and again, I'll look see who commented or whatnot. But yeah, I think we're just gonna cut these dowels out, and then we'll just restart so we have a fresh start of where we want everything to line up. So we ain't gonna go over excessive here. We're just gonna cut them off. We're just gonna cut them off. Mhm. No. Another one bites the dust. Oh, there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'll cut into the formation itself here. Yeah. Little handy dandy sandpaper. Do a little sanding in. Yeah. Yeah. What we got there? What's that? It's a rock. All right. All right. Mhm. Hmm. Something's off. By miracle of mine. Hmm. Well, well, geez. Wish I had my other darn pencil. Hmm. Well, shoot. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there wasn't that much over me. So what's going on here? And that right there. Sitting right. So since that hole one, it's sitting right it off. I'm gonna sand that right down completely. Don't need that. This. And then there's like a lighter. All right. Let's see. Need to give it more of a facelift here. But drill press. Then again, I guess we really don't have to. So if I wanted to come over a quarter, and without that being completely flush on the outside, hmm, that's what I'm sanding down as well. So actually, why did I even cut those off? Oh shoot! I didn't even need to cut them off. I could have just pushed the box on them and then went from there. Well, shoot! All right, so we're gonna do a little labeler. Looks like we got a label already on it two, so we'll say two. Go one. We'll go a little twister. Whoa. And I'm gonna like that gap is on. That's sitting that right. Three. I've got four. I don't like that either. We're gonna fill all that in. Four. And there's five. We got six. All right. Don't need this cup anymore. Well, shoot. I didn't even need to cut them out. We do got a lot of sand to do, though. Now, we're going, let's see here. So, bottom of that's 3/4, so this would be 3/4 as well. So, we can go. How deep do we want to go? We can actually go a 1/2 inch. So the boxes will never get off track. Because like I said, I'm not doing any slots. I don't think you need slots. If you do end up needing slots, I'll do the slots, but I just don't think you're gonna need to with the top already being all closed in and having rivets at the top. So I don't think you need any at all. So we need that. Duh. I'll do a little hook up here. So how's your guys' day been? You've been good? How's your enjoying any sun? We had a nice day. It was sunny out. Lights. More. We need more. Okay. We got our holes drilled. Which I don't even know why I cut them because that makes 0 sense. Now, let's get some dowels cut. Okay, so we're gonna go to almost an inch. We want to cut our dowels. Let's see here. Yeah, that will do it. The old plug-in. Sorry, guys. I know my head's not that good to look at. Right. Got that done. Which we shouldn't have cut the dowels in the beginning. That's my bad. That makes 0 sense. Right. Now. Let's get our measurements for these boxes. Pretty neat. All right. Well, damn it. Say goodbye. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Gotta big boxes. Drill that out. So we need drill out two. Almost a half inch because we went an inch with our dowel. Beautiful. Oh. What the heck? Just go in your home. I know I drilled it deep enough. Oh, All right. Heck yeah. All right, we got them sanded. We got those cut out. Now we gotta work on our top of the box. So then we gotta work on getting the dowel sanded completely down. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. So clockwise should open it like so. All right. Hmm. What's this button do? Oh, no kidding. Hmm. Well, I'll be dipped Danny McDoodle. All right. So we just might need. We just might need them sliders. Well, shoot. All right. So we're probably gonna have to be doing some sliders on this, but it's gonna open clockwise. So this one's gonna come out this way, that way, and so forth. So if you don't have sliders, now I'm actually seeing it. It will not shut the last box without the sliders. So the sliders will automatically swing your boxes to adjust. Well, shoot. So I guess the ones I did have on there would have worked. But that's all right. Let's see here. All we gotta do is come from pretty much this inside corner to this inside corner and go from there. Then it should open correctly. Other than that, I mean that's pretty darn neat. I like it. I just don't like that. It's only if it's shut. So